This is an end of the year 2009 egg. I was reading the New York Times, and the art critics are all talking about the end of the year, and they're all depressed. There's 4 articles, all of them start out with something bad. But Roberta Smith says that we're on the brink of a new phase and teetering between dread and a perverse kind of excitement, which I thought was kind of neat. And Holland Cotter summed it all up. He said, in politics, the old order was voted out. In the art world, money is running out. And in politics, Obama is bringing in all these experienced people, and some people are even wondering if that really is change. But I think it actually is, because it's the difference between the ideologues and the pragmatists. The people Obama's bringing in are all pragmatists. And I'm wondering if the same thing might apply to the new phase that Roberta Smith is talking about in art, that we're going to get a lot more pragmatic. We're going to be emphasizing process over product a lot more, I think, as in the next year or going on. It could be that pragmatism is a kind of an underground river under our whole society now. And that, I think, would really be great, because it would mean that we'd start into a way of thinking that would elevate process over product. I was just reading a book by Daniel Pink called The Whole New Mind, which is a kind of a business self-help book, and it was written in a time of affluence, 2005. So it's interesting that he starts to talk about something in terms of this idea of pragmatism, meaning being more important. He says, in fact, meaning is the new money. And I hope he's right. I really think he's onto something anyway about another concept he brings in there, where he says that he's talking about high concept and high touch, or what we will be using as a premium for people who have that, will be on top of it in this coming time. So I was thinking, I saw this print of Elaine de Kooning. This was from 1985. She came here, and the aquatint process, where tree rosin is sifted down onto the plate. You can see the thumps of it here. The first thing she did was she just took her finger and just drew right into it and dislodged it. And she said that she'd been just visiting the prehistoric cave paintings in France, and she had the feeling like she was some kind of a basic person when she touched her fingers into that rosin and made that change. And that kind of a touch, I think, is something that I was thinking about maybe as a kind of a New Year's resolution in order to train the mind for pragmatic thinking, for creative thinking. And that would be to every day really actually touch something, not a keyboard, as well as a keyboard, I suppose, but with a mindful and a kind of a creative way. It doesn't have to mean drawing, but it could, or maybe cooking something and arranging some flowers, something that really has another aspect that something about process and not so much worrying about product. And that, I think, would set up something for this new and probably difficult time that we're coming into. So, Happy New Year to everyone.